Hello, we are going to put together this recipe for Tastefully Simple's pork carnitas today. I'm doing this as a freezer meal, so I'm going to show you how to assemble it and put it in your freezer. But I plan to cook this in an Instant Pot. If you're not sure what an Instant Pot is, check my link down under the video and it will take you to some more information. But we are going to pressure cook the final product, and we're going to do it from frozen. So I'm going to freeze it in a manner where it will freeze into a circle. So if you can see my container here, you will see that it is a bowl, and it is the right diameter for the inside of my Instant Pot. And I will be putting the pork in here. I've already labeled it pork carnitas, and I'm using this recipe that came in my dinner collection, my 10 meals and more collection. I'm going to be going through each of the meals that came in this collection. This is the one pot meals for the fall and winter 2016. This is a really simple one, which most of these one pots are very simple. It calls for a 2.25 to 2.5 pound pork shoulder roast. I actually have a pork loin because that's what I found at my grocery store. They didn't happen to have any pork shoulders yesterday. And I've cut it into large chunks, and these chunks will fit inside of my Instant Pot, okay? But I've cut them into chunks. Then I'm going to add to this bag, I'm going to add 16 ounces of salsa verde. And again, this is the one that I happen to have. Use whatever your family likes for this. I'm gonna have to move my camera back a little bit. Got a little too close there. You're seeing that salsa right up close and personal. So let me move my camera out a little bit. Trying a new way of videoing this time where you only see the food instead of my lovely face. I'm much more comfortable with that. The food's much better to look at. Okay, now I'm going to add a cup of chicken broth to that. And with the Instant Pot, you have to have enough liquid for the pot to come to pressure, and that chicken broth will be plenty for that. Then a tablespoon of the Wahoo chili seasoning, which is one of my favorite things. Look at all those wonderful spices in there. A tablespoon of that, and then a tablespoon and a half of garlic, which is pretty much one of the basic food groups in my house. Garlic goes in most everything. And that is all there is to it. I'm going to freeze this. I'm going to seal it up really good and then shake it up so that pork will be marinating as it gets ready to freeze and all that wonderful stuff. Squish, 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 squish. Now, if I were making this for a crock pot, I would get it as flat as I possibly could and get the air out so that it didn't take up any more freezer space than necessary. Since I'm doing it in the Instant Pot, I'm going to freeze it in this bowl shape like this so that when I get it out, I can put it straight into that pot frozen, because you can cook from frozen in the Instant Pot. And when I get this out, it's going to cook for 5 to 6 hours or on high, or 8 to 10 hours on low if you're doing it in a crock pot. I will post the instructions, a link to the instructions for how to cook it in an Instant Pot when I complete that step. Thank you. Thanks for watching.